looks like a third world country road.
In just a few hours, city leaders will meet to prioritize how to repair and fund road repairs.
Any child can be a victim of this crime.
A warning about sextortion and teens. How much of these cases are up in San Diego?
I was terrified.
Cancer on the rise in young people when you should get screened. Plus, a statewide retail theft ring finally tracked down where they hit in San Diego. It's 6 a.m. on Thursday, January 18th, and you're up with CBS 8. So glad you're with us on this Thursday, pre-Friday, if you will. It's 6 a.m. now. I'm Eric Connert.
And I'm Chris Groh in for Netta Rampur. We do want to check in with meteorologist Evan Arani right now because things are shaping up to be a little bit clearer this morning than just yesterday.
This morning is kind of our clear, or at least partially clear day. Temperatures are going to be right around average for this afternoon. So today we can get out, enjoy the dry weather out there. Tomorrow even, we've got cloud cover building, but still a dry day nonetheless. And then Saturday, hate to break it to you, but Saturday kicks off a 4-day stretch of daily rain chances, climbing quite a bit. In the meantime, though, 60s for this afternoon along the coast, a couple low 70s as we make our way inland for this afternoon. Partial sunshine before those clouds build into tonight. Coming up, we'll talk about how much rain we could see. We'll time it all out for you. Back to you.
Evan, thanks. In just over 3 hours, San Diego city leaders will unveil their new long-term strategy for repairing local roadways.
Yeah, this comes as a new citywide survey found that the condition of many San Diego streets is deteriorating. CBS 8's Regina Urita is live in Kearny Mesa with the findings of this new report. And Regina, what are people saying about it?
Well, I can tell you that a lot of people might say you can find a whole lot of them everywhere here in San Diego. These potholes are devious little things that wake you up on your drive to work. But really, the city is saying that it plans to turn this around and actually put a plan in place. So this morning, the city leaders will announce the results of the street assessment known as a pavement condition index. They will also share a plan for future years to get these potholes covered. The survey includes areas like District 6, which includes Mira Mesa and Kearny Mesa, showing that it scored a 62, or in other words, a fair rating in terms of pavement condition. While Council District 1, which includes La Jolla, really didn't score much higher, showing a rating of 65. At last week's State of the City, Mayor Todd Gloria highlighted the work that's been completed, including repaving 252 miles of roads and filling over 61,000 potholes, almost double the number compared to the previous years. While work is being prioritized, there are still dozens of areas with potholes. It's been an ongoing issue in the streets of San Diego, one that drivers are pretty fed up with. So take a listen to some of these reactions.
They're awful. I think they need more attention. Like, we pay enough taxes for the streets to not be fixed.
La Jolla they seem to be doing pretty good, but you get areas like Claremont, Linda Vista, Mira Mesa, and they just seem to be lacking on any attention on the roads.
And so that meeting will be taking place at 9:30 this morning. And if you want a closer look at that survey, that assessment, you can head to CBS8.com and just click on this online story. For now, I'm in Kearny Mesa. Regina Urita, CBS 8.
Thank you so much, Regina. Well, this morning, the FBI sounding the alarm about a rise in sexual extortion schemes that target children. It's happening on gaming and video streaming platforms as well as social media.
The FBI says cases right here in San Diego have doubled over the past year. CBS 8's Alex Lai in Sereno Valley right now with the important information for parents out there. Alex?
That's right. This is not only a problem nationwide, but also here in San Diego. Like you said, cases have doubled over the past year, which is why FBI is warning parents, caregivers, educators, and children about this growing threat called sextortion. Now, victims are usually boys between the age of 14 to 17, but any child can be targeted. Now, this happens when an offender asks a minor to create and send sexually explicit material and then threatens to release it unless they are sent more, or they are threatened to release it unless they receive payment. From October 2021 to March 2023, the FBI and Homeland Security investigations reported at least 12,600 victims of online financial sextortion to minors, which led to at least least 20 suicides. San Diego FBI agents say the best way to prevent this is to learn and be aware of what's going on so parents and caregivers can talk with their kids about online safety. On top of that, the FBI says it's important to report any tips and threats of sextortion to law enforcement.
That's the intelligence, that's the information that we have that makes law enforcement have the ability to act.
Now this is an issue nationwide where kids are being targeted through devices just like their phones and laptops on social media or even text messages. If you or someone you know is a victim of sextortion or thinks they're receiving a threat, contact local law enforcement or send a tip to the FBI. In Sereno Valley, Alex Lai, CBS 8.
Thank you so much, Alex. Well, right now, the city of San Diego is paying more than $6 million to the family of a mother and daughter killed in a wrong-way crash. This happened back in 2018. You might remember it. A YouTube influencer was driving his McLaren the wrong way on the 805 when he crashed into Eileen and Ariana Pizarro. Police had been to the YouTuber's home over mental health concerns. The victim's family sued police for negligence, claiming that officers failed to assess his mental state after multiple warnings.
Another smash and grab at the Fashion Valley Mall. This morning, police are looking for the burglars who hit the JCPenney store early yesterday morning. Mall security found a broken second-floor window leading into the store. Multiple jewelry cases were smashed with watches and jewelry taken. No suspects have been identified, but one of them left behind a bag and a crowbar. No word yet on how much the stolen merchandise is worth. And this morning, a group accused of stealing Chanel bags from the Nordstrom at the Fashion Valley Mall under arrest. Authorities say they stole purses with a total value of $120,000 back in November. The state attorney general says the suspects are part of an organized retail crime ring stealing across California. Police in the Bay Area say automated license plate readers helped track these guys down.
And this morning, the city of Chula Vista is asking the state's Supreme Court to review a lower court ruling on the accessibility of police drone footage. An appeals court found that last month that not all drone footage captured by Chula Vista police can be blocked from the public. This stems from a previous media lawsuit where a publisher sought a month's worth of drone recordings but was rejected by the city. A Superior Court judge agreed with the city's position that the footage can't be released because it is material used in investigations. But an appeals court later ruled differently.
Take a look outside here. Warm to start. Things starting to clear out a little bit, but this is the calm before the
Calm
storm?
before, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, tomorrow is going to be a cloudy day that we have across the county, but still dry.
Okay.
And then Saturday is our first opportunity for
We were talking about
rain.
Little League tryouts on Saturday.
Little League tryouts on
All right,
Saturday.
yeah,
We're
watch
hoping
out.
the majority of the moderate to heavy rainfall, if we see any on
Yeah.
Saturday, will be in the evening hours.
okay,
So
good.
that's kind of the saving grace of this. But keep in mind, a lot of people make Saturday plans, Saturday evening dinner plans to go out Saturday night, and that's where you may want that jacket with a hood. It can come in handy. Don't say I didn't warn you. Saturday night, Sunday starts to dwindle a bit in our rain chances, and then we'll climb again Monday and Tuesday. So here's the setup right now on satellite radar. You can see how clouds favor Santa Barbara, LA County, down towards San Diego. We're doing all right. Couple pockets of fog, but not a lot of trouble out there. By the afternoon, our forecast high is 66 degrees. We were talking about how no day so far this year, first 18 days of this month, have been below average on our afternoon high temperatures. Looks like today will follow suit unless we gain 1 degree on that afternoon high. It's possible, but right now it doesn't seem to favor an above average day, but we will be right around average. You can see how close we are. Rain so far this month, we've only seen 28 100ths, under a quarter, well, just over a quarter of an inch, but under our average. Average would be 1.23 inches, and that's just so far in the month of January. So we're way below where we normally would be in the month of January, and this rain that we see with the expectation of 1 to 2 inches in that 4-day stretch, well, that could give us a generous boost in our forecast numbers. Live look outside shows fog isn't much of an issue from Mount Soledad. You could see Mission Bay and the coastline looking pretty nice as we kick off the day. Sunrise still another 40 minutes out, and then we've got that sunset coming at 5:08 p.m. As far as what we have going on over the next several days, well, these overnight low temperatures are going to stay pretty stagnant. It's the afternoon highs that we're going to see a more dramatic adjustment in. So this morning, as we kick off the day, we've got a lot of upper 40s out there, still sliding a bit over the next hour. These temperatures are cooler than this time yesterday, and that's because we don't have as much cloud cover to work with. But as these troughs of low pressure move in, we'll see our afternoon highs decline Today, upper 60s. We'll move toward about 60 degrees as that afternoon high by the time we get into Monday. And that's because we just have that daily opportunity for cloud cover to build. Clouds help us out overnight. Notice those overnight lows are not moving around all that much. Let's check in on traffic. We'll get a closer look at that rain forecast in just a bit. Drive times out the door, not all that impacted on the 163 northbound. The 8 westbound, smooth sailing too. Coronado Bridge, you're slowing down to 37 miles per hour. It'll take you 4 minutes to get across the bridge from downtown. Let's take a look at border wait times now. 100-minute wait at San Ysidro Port of Entry, an hour 40 in total. Otay Mesa Port of Entry, you can cut that in half. You're down to 45 minutes out there in total. Back to you two.
All right, thank you so much, Evan. Well, still ahead, we are just hours away from a possible partial government shutdown, the agencies that will run out of money.
Plus, why some Californians are now getting cash after getting out of prison. And the fate of a proposal to ban youth tackle football.